Look at any Indian metropolis right before sunrise. Millions of people are waking up, getting ready, and stepping out with a single shared expectation that a degree leads directly to a desk. For decades, that expectation was reality. India built the IT and service layers for the entire global economy. It was a manual effort, rooms full of people writing code and processing data, building a highly reliable pipeline for an entire generation. We poured concrete and built sprawling tech parks. These glass buildings became the cultural destination. The unspoken rule was simple: finish your education, put in the hours, and one of these companies would hand you an entry-level offer. But right now, across the country, that pipeline is breaking. The path from graduation directly to a guaranteed tech job is suddenly full of friction. The old formula, where you simply earn a degree and send your resume into the void, has hit a wall. To understand why that pathway is vanishing, we have to look at the numbers behind the shift. The shift is structural. Generative AI is rapidly moving in on the exact entry-level and mid-career roles that used to be the starting point for fresh talent. Fresher tech hiring is down nearly 44% year over year. Established entry-level IT positions show a 20 to 25% reduction. This leaves a massive vacuum. Almost 40% of young graduates are currently stranded, waiting indefinitely for an offer. When algorithms are displacing entire categories of work, sitting alone in your room and quietly submitting applications is a losing strategy. A macroeconomic shock of this size cannot be solved by individual panic. It requires a systemic, coordinated defense. You have to face it together. The response to this shift is the 10,000 crore India AI mission, a massive push to counter global tech dependency through homegrown innovation. We're pouring resources into sovereign, local language models. Projects like Sarvam and Bharat.Gen are being built right here, specifically for our domestic market. This diagram shows how the new stack works. These models handle the back-end compute, but they require a new workforce framework sitting right on top, the human layer, the work AI simply cannot do without. This is exactly why AI.Bharath.CLUB was built. It is the organized embodiment of this human layer, designed specifically to protect and advance Indian tech careers through this transition. The next Indian tech stack requires more than silicon and code. It depends on a peer-to-peer human network capable of managing the AI. This community ignores the passive webinar model where you just sit and watch. It runs on a decentralized room economy where every single person contributes. There is one strict house rule: bring one thing to offer, one thing to ask, no spectators. Every event and interaction is built on 4 distinct pillars: connect, learn, build, and earn. This loop drives all mutual aid in the network. You skip the outdated theory. Members use the community's AI-powered content library to reskill specifically on what hiring managers actually want today. Then they stress test it. Members run rigorous mock interviews with each other and tear down resumes to ensure they can beat modern ATS filters. That leads to the actual economic output. Instead of throwing applications into a void, members pass real, vetted referrals directly into their own companies. Career mobility right now comes from active value exchange within a trusted network. To make this work at scale, the club is virtual first on purpose. It entirely eliminates travel and geographic barriers. This is a lifeline if you are a candidate in a Tier 2 city, suddenly locked out of the traditional hiring hubs in Bangalore or Hyderabad. Shared network events seamlessly link the local city chapters. You join from anywhere, but your next referral can come from a professional 3 states away. Compare that to the past. You used to be physically tethered to your desk, limited entirely by who happened to sit in the same room. In a highly volatile AI economy, breaking out of your geographic isolation is a critical defense against a local downturn. While the network reaches across the country, its roots are deeply local. It is culturally secure, non-political, and built entirely on career empowerment. Whether you are in Delhi or Chennai, the goal is the same. For professionals across Tamil Nadu chapters, this is about shared learning and local growth, learning and growing together, rather than competing from the outside. So if you are recently laid off or watching it come, if you have graduated with no offer, if you're mid-career and your role is shifting, or if you're locked out in a Tier 2 city, you are in the right place. Secure your career. Join your city's chapter right now at AI.Bharath.CLUB. It is completely free. AI is permanently reshaping every Indian career. By stepping into the human layer, you never have to face that shift alone.